Your phone rang today, you didn't answer it. And the person on the other end, they ended up calling your competitor. It wasn't because your food was worse or your location was inconvenient. It's not even because they had a bad experience with you. It's just because no one picked up. That's the problem we're solving today. And if you think it's a small one, stick around because by the end of this video, you're going to see exactly how much this is costing you. Restaurant owners are dealing with dozens of operational, marketing, and staffing problems every day. We are going to break down 99 of them in this video series. My name is Patrick, and I am the manager of Auto Studio. At Auto Studio, we speak to hundreds of restaurant owners every year. We see the patterns, we see what's breaking, we see what's working. This series of recordings will break down real problems restaurant owners are facing right now and show how AI, automation, and system thinking can practically solve them. Today's problem: missed calls. Let me ask you something. If I walked into your restaurant right now and took $300 off the till, just walked in, grabbed it, and left, you would have a problem with that, right? Good, because that's what missed call is. It's not even in the sense of metaphors. It's literally you actually losing that money. Here's the math. The average restaurant booking is worth somewhere between $80 to $150 in immediate booking. Let's say a table of 4 comes in. They may order a bottle of wine, some desserts. That's a conservative estimate. Now, let's say your restaurant misses 5 calls a day. That's not unusual. A lot of restaurants we speak to miss more than that during peak hours. Think of those lunch rushes or whenever the floor is slammed and no one can actually get to the phone. 5 missed calls. Even if only half of those were genuine booking inquiries, that's about $200 to $375 walking out the door. Well, in this case, not walking through your doors every single day. Per week, that's potentially over 2.5 grand in missed revenue. Per month, over 10 grand. Per year, you don't want me to do that math. And here's what makes it worse. You probably don't even know it's happening because a missed call doesn't show up as a loss on your profit and loss statement. It just never shows up at all. So why does this happen? It's not because restaurant owners don't care or the staffs are being lazy. It's because restaurants are built around in-person services and the phone became an afterthought. Think about what happens during a lunch rush. Your front of house team is sitting a guest, managing the floor, running food, handling complaints. The phone rings. Who answers it? No one. Or someone who is mid-task, distracted, and gives a rush response that doesn't actually convert the caller into a booking. This is what I call the attention gap. The restaurant is fully focused on the people already inside the building, and the people trying to get in are being ignored. And it compounds because the caller who couldn't get through doesn't just disappear. They go to Google, they find the next restaurant, they book there, and they don't come back. Because in their mind, you were unavailable. First impression, failed. Now, I want to take this a level deeper because most restaurant owners think about missed call as one lost booking, but that's not how customer value actually works. A customer who books once and has a great experience doesn't just come back once, they come back for birthdays, anniversaries, date nights, catch up with friends. They bring new people with them. They leave reviews. They recommend you. The lifetime value of a loyal customer is not just the $120 or the initial $120. It's probably closer to $1,500 to $3,000 over a few years, depending on your average spend and visit frequency. So when you miss that first call, you're not losing a booking, you're potentially losing years of repeat business from someone who has already shown interest enough to pick up a phone and call you. And I want to be clear about something. I am not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm saying this because the fix is not complicated. It's just not in place yet. Here's what a restaurant with this problem solved look like. Every call that comes in get handled, not necessarily by a person, but it gets handled. If a staff member answers, great. If they can't because they're on the floor, because it's peak hours, because it's 11 p.m. and the restaurant is closed, the system picks it up. Not a generic voicemail that says, leave a message. Nobody leaves voicemails anymore. Instead, the caller gets an immediate personalized text message, something like, hi, thanks for calling, your restaurant name. We are with a guest right now, but we don't want you to miss out. Click here to check availabilities and book your table with a URL or a link. That one automated response does 3 things. 1, It acknowledges the caller immediately. They don't feel ignored. 2, it redirects them to a booking path that they can complete on their own time without needing to call back. 3, it keeps the booking opportunity alive instead of sending it to your competitor. Now, layer on top of that a missed call log. Every number that called and didn't get through is captured. Your team or an automated follow-up sequence reaches back within the hour. Because here's a reality. A warm lead who called you is 10 times easier to convert than a cold lead you found somewhere else. They already wanted to come in. You just need to show up for them. And for restaurants that want to go a level further, AI voice agents can now handle inbound calls directly. They can answer questions, they can take reservation details, confirm bookings, and hand off to a human when needed. It's available 24/7. It has no hold times, no missed call. That's not the future. That's available right now. Let me bring this back to ground level. You don't need to overhaul your entire operation to fix this. You need 3 things in place. 1, a missed call SMS automation. Any caller who doesn't get through receives an instant text message with a booking link. 2, a missed call log that your teams review daily, or better yet, triggers an automatic follow-up sequence within the hour. 3, a clear, functional online booking system that works from a mobile device in under 60 seconds. That's it. Those 3 components work together, close the gaps between the calls you are receiving and the bookings you're actually converting. The restaurants that put this in place stop bleeding revenue they never knew they were losing. They start capturing bookings at 11 p.m. when they are closed. They recover guests that would have gone elsewhere, and they do it without hiring anyone new or changing how the flow operates. The system does the work. If you watched this and thought, yeah, we have this problem, then you're already ahead of most people because most restaurant owners don't even know it's happening. The next step is simple. We have built a free resource, a revenue leak calculator specifically for restaurants that shows you, based on your actual call volume and average booking value, exactly how much revenue is slipping through the cracks each month. Link it in the description. And if you want to talk about what it looks like to have this system built for your restaurant, that conversation is also free. No pitch, just a clear look at where the gaps are and what it would take to close them. Restaurants that win don't just build great menus, they build systems. See you at the next episode.